Admiral Biatch to base camp. This is Admiral Biatch to base camp. It seems the stormtroopers have gone on strike and I have no experience with this type of shit. Who should I call for help?
It's the B to the A to the D-E-R. Reconstructing the Death Star with my slick suede suit that's black like tar. Fucking you up no matter who you are.
Tell the motherfuckers about to skip dark side. Dark side. On your planet Death Star, drive by. The people rebels cause the skills ain't shit. Ain't shit.
My TIE fighter zigzag stay lit.
Oh shit! Yoda on the scene, 900-year fiend, smoking Dagobah green. Bitches on my tip like Lando on liquor.
Ah, you're just jealous cause my black dick's thicker. Yo, tell him Chewie last night I had Leia all drunk, one to do me.
Shut the fuck up, man. Leia's my sister. The only thing you're getting is a beat-off blister.
Luke, use the Force before intercourse, but Luke, don't forget, bitches ain't nothing but hoes and tricks.
Obi-Wan, I'm the Top Gun. The chosen one, hotter than both sons. Vader ain't shit, his head's cut up and split. He's slower than the first Pentium chip.
Shit. The one brings it worse in this fucking universe.
Rebels! You know we'll fucking win, cause we'll fight till the end.
I can feel the anger dwelling within you.
Rebels!
You also feel Vader's dick in you, biatch!
Piecza condona, Gisa magiera, Bunda la giesta, Canto Jabba Jiera.
Jabba, you ain't nothing but a fat-ass slug. Fake gold chains, you sorry-ass thug. Sitting in your palace with your blue-headed whore. Trapdoor to the Rancor.
Oh, my goodness gracious me. I'm a gay man's golden fantasy. Programmed for homo ecstasy. 10 million forms of gay positioning. For my golden shower, you must pay a fee. But R2-D2 gives it up for free. R2-D2, watch your language. Always having sex with robotic strangers.
Misa like to drink and smoke all night. Misa like to fight and fuck your wife. Misa don't care cause Misa so dumb. Misa will fuck you with me thumb. Misa wants a Misa cause a Misa wants some. Misa wants a Misa cause a Misa wants some. Misa wants a Misa cause a Misa wants some. Misa wants some cause Misa wanna come. Fuck cancer. Awesome sauce. Hello, everybody. This is Awesome Sauce Radio. I'm your mentally undeveloped party host, Planet of the Wonders, the comic pimp. I hope you're all having a very blessed, very amazing new comic book day, Wednesday, Whip 'em Out Wednesday. But before we get into the heart of the matter and explain why the first words out of my mouth tonight were fuck cancer, let me thank some of the sponsors, some of the show partners who make the show what it is, and I thank you all for being a part of my journey and the experience. First, we start with the official pizzeria, because pizza is the food of the gods. And in Northern New Jersey, there's only one place to go. That's the Marco's Pizza. 1926 Union Valley Road, Union, New Jersey, 07421. 973-728-1344. TheMarcosPizza.com. They got the pizza and the mozzarella sticks. They got chicken parm. They got cappuccino that you can give a hot blonde to. Of course, they have the orgasmic garlic nuts with the butter, the garlic, and the Parmesan cheese. It's like an orgy happening in your mouth, and it's just amazing. If you have any type of party you want to get partied, if you have any party you want to get catered, they're the place to do it. They cater every occasion. So go to the Marco's Pizza, 1926 Union Valley Road, New Jersey, 07421. 973-728-1344. TheMarcosPizza.com. Mention Awesome Sauce Radio or Blind Adam. Get a free order of garlic nuts. Now, if you're going to be in the Las Vegas area next week from January 21st to the 24th, stop by the AEE, the Adult Entertainment Expo. If you're into porn stars and titties and asses and BJs and HJs and meeting your favorite star, and go to the AE at the Virgin Hotel, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., except for Saturday, which is to 4 p.m. And it's one of the greatest experiences you'll ever get to go to. To anyone who is expecting to see me there, unfortunately, I am suffering. I have a medical issue that got in the way, and I can no longer attend. I'll explain more once I bring the boys on. But if you guys just please keep me in your thoughts and your prayers during this time, I would highly appreciate that. And that is the reason I opened up a Flood Cancer. But go to the AEE, the Adult Entertainment Expo. Have the time of your lives. To all my partners in crime. To all the angels from heaven with the big titties. They're going to be at the Adult Entertainment Expo. Be safe. And then, of course, 4 times a year, the kinkiest, the sexiest, the most amazing convention of all time happens. Starting April 10th through the 12th in Chicago, Illinois. And then they're going to spin over to Minnesota. Why? I have no freaking clue why they picked Minnesota as one of their cities this year, but who am I to judge? And then, of course, their flagship in Edison, New Jersey at the end of October. And then they're adding out the year in Tony Montana's hometown, Miami, Florida. ExoticaExpo.com. Let's go with titties and porn stars, seminars, ladies getting in free Friday nights, beers, marijuana, upper party favors, asses, small boobies, big boobies, all the boobies. Go to ExoticaExpo.com. Tell them why I sent you. Love those people, man. Cannot wait. Then, of course, Big Clutch Comics. Big Clutch Comics is an amazing online retailer. He has the hottest and some of the best variants on the market. Exclusive corpses by Pete Carroll, Transformers, G.I. Joe. And if you follow Beyond Wednesdays after you watch your Awesome Sauce Radio tonight, I know that Big Clutch is doing an official drop for a new variant over there. Because he hates our wallets. But give him all the money and adopt his kitty cat, Mr. Scratch. But BigClutchComics.com, love that guy. And now I'd like to welcome the newest comic book sponsor to the Awesome Sauce Radio family. He's a premier retailer of variants in the New York City area. Comics Exposure, www.comicsexposure.com. Check out his wide selection of variants. And, he is an amazing retailer. Yes, he may have made some mistakes in the past, but he's one of the coolest people I have the pleasure of knowing. And just check him out, comicsexposure.com. And, because, this is Awesome Sauce Radio, and I'd like to thank the purveyor of sexy games, the purveyor of perverted lollipops, like the rainbow dick suckers, the cocktail cocksuckers, play their so you're a slut game, and their sexy dice games. Go to www. That's all, folks. Go to www.keepergames.com. KheeperGames. No, my dumb ass, I spelled it wrong, but what do you expect? I'm a moron. Yes, I am. And of course, as always, as we end the sponsorship section each and every week, if you need titties in your face and you're in the Big Apple, there's only one place: Flash Dancers. Flash Dancers is heaven on earth, man. They got blonde girls.
Darling, welcome to your new favorite club. You are a hard worker, so you deserve a good place to replenish yourself. Our bartenders will take great care of you, while our sexy ladies help spice up your night. Bring your friends, or make new ones here. Flash dancers, come join the party. So, darling, welcome to your new favorite club. You are a hard worker, so you deserve a good place to replenish yourself.
Okay, why are we lipping?
Yours will take great care of you, while our sexy ladies help spice up your night. Bring your friends or make new ones here. Flash dancers, come join the party.
And Flash Dances Flash Dances is heaven on earth. Look at West 45th Street between 10th and 11th Avenue. I know they have another location in the Wall Street area, but go to the Times Square one that's corporate. Flashdancers.com. Tell them about it, I'm saying. And Flash Dancers staff, please check your email, please. Now that I'm done plugging things and talking like a Porky Pig more than normal tonight, let's bring in first our special guest. He is one of the greatest moderators over in the Beyond Wednesday network. He's an awesome comic book dude. The one, the only, Alex Ludemeyer. What's up, Alex?
Thanks for having me on.
Hey, not a problem. And of course, we got the Puerto Rican sex dad, the man who makes
JV.
The man who makes wheelchairs great all day, every day. My partner in crime, the one, the only, JV Wheels.
I'll be on camera for this episode. What's up, everybody?
What up, JV?
So, how's things going, Alex?
They're good, I guess. You know. Yeah.
Like I said, as I was saying during the sponsorship segment, it's been a hell of a week for me. I woke up Sunday with a rash, and
what's going on, man?
Monday, and I had to cancel my AVN plan. So
okay.
But there's worse things that could happen in the world. I mean, this is
well. I know the AVN awards or whatever it is. Is it awards?
It's basically it's a Super Bowl of porn.
Yeah, and so you can't go now.
Yeah, medical reasons.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's a convention, then they have an award show like at the end of the weekend.
Yeah, it's a meet and greet convention, and there's seminars. A great place to buy and sell flashlights.
AVN has seminars.
Yeah.
I mean, all the conventions do. We just don't go to them.
I go to a couple at Exotica every now and then.
You're mostly on the floor every time I see you, so.
Yeah, I mean, I go to a couple now and then.
Yeah. All right.
Because a couple of them more that deal with the legalities of certain
Adam
things.
goes to all AVN awards.
What's that?
I thought you went to all the AVN awards.
Normally I do, man, except for when I'm scratching my skin off because
I'm sorry to hear that.
Because C.L.L. doesn't want me to have nice things.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that.
Hey, man, it is what it is. I mean, I'd rather be safe than sorry. And after last night, I knew I wasn't going to last 6 hours on a plane.
Hell no.
That's basically it. So what's been doing your collecting world since the last time we've been on?
Is that directed to me?
Yeah, what's been doing
Yeah, okay. Well, I got this one. I know the
Uncanny X-Men.
Yeah, it's signed by Finch. I got it from Big Leg, and it started popping off because of the trailer for Endgame.
Doomsday.
Yep.
Okay, so
Endgame, Doomsday.
Same thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep. Yeah, Endgame. So I don't know. I mean, I picked up a few books. Got flops. There's a Kickstarter thing.
That's right. 'Cause I missed out on the that Flops Kickstarter.
Yeah, that's great. I got Sveta Shabina. I got the World Trade.
Nice.
Some of these are still available. Almost all of them are available. You know what I mean?
So I haven't been on our site in about 2 weeks, so
That's gonna pop off. Yeah. I mean, I picked up another copy of Absolute Batman #7 cover A. Like,
license to print money right now.
oh, so many. It's so many. And I got a Absolute Batman #2 Jay Lee cover.
That's fire.
I miss this. I bought it for cover price. It's like Absolute Batman. If you are not spending your money on Absolute Batman, you should do it now.
I'm telling everyone, if they want in on the series now, even the trade is not pricey.
Oh, really?
Yeah, even the I know the hardcover is now like $60.
Oh, damn.
I was like, holy shit.
That's like 1 through 6. So,
Yep.
Yeah, it's like bonkers.
They're putting they're putting out a new printing of it, like sometime like February or March.
Okay, all right.
Because I know that I had it in my cart on Amazon twice in the last 2 weeks, and it just when I went to go check out, it was no longer there.
Yeah, because it's sold out.
Yep, and making the money on it's great. What do you? Are you caught up? Are you enjoying Absolute Batman?
I'm a little behind. I'm at the Catwoman issue.
It's a great issue. Once you get to like issue 15,
Yeah.
and Arkham Special, I'm not going to spoil anything, but 15 was probably one of my top 5 books of 2025.
Really?
Yep. And the Arkham Special is right behind it.
Okay. I have not got caught up on that yet.
Cool. Hey JB, can you bring up the Charlie Brown thing?
Gotcha.
Alex, you were you a fan of the Peanuts specials growing up?
The Witch?
The Peanuts, Charlie Brown.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He was never allowed to kick a football.
Yep, I know all of it.
Yep, actually, I just watched like the saddest, but the most educational.
Educational?
Yeah, no, seriously, this is why it's called Why Charlie Brown Why, and it's basically Linus has a girlfriend. Her name is Janice.
Oh.
Who has like oddly enough who has leukemia, and the way they do it is just so educational and like heartwarming. I thought it was really sweet. But at the same time, it's like really, really sad. But you get to see Linus be a badass in one scene, which I thought there's these kids who start picking on Janice, and they take off her hat and start making fun of her being bald. And Linus just is like, you fucking blockheads! She has cancer, and would you be able to be that brave to do all this? I was hoping Linus would have finally gotten to kick some ass, because Linus is a pimp.
Well, I'm gonna go on record with this, and I think the Thanksgiving episode was slightly racist.
I didn't notice it until I actually watched it with my nieces.
Yeah.
And watching it as an adult.
Yeah.
'Cause,
And I don't think Charles Schultz is racist,
no,
but I
not
feel
at all.
like I feel like there's inaccuracies on the history, which I feel like was false. With the British come to America and the Native Americans. And if you look back at the episode, the Native Americans had such big noses. I don't know. It rubbed me the wrong way.
You know,
Last time I watched it, and I was like, it's not right. You know what I mean?
I only noticed it when I watched. It had to be about 2 years ago, and I watched it at my brother's house with my nieces enjoying it.
Yeah.
And that's the first time I ever noticed the racial overtones. You
I'm
know,
not saying he was racist,
I don't think he was. I just,
but I
weird.
feel like the animators went a little too far.
I could have just. I think that must have just been a product of the time.
Sure.
I'm a huge fan of like old school Bugs Bunny.
Okay.
And 99.9999% of all those cartoons
Yeah.
wouldn't even make it past the concept room today.
Say again. Sorry.
Like 99.9% of the concept of Bugs Bunny cartoons wouldn't even get past the writers' room today.
Yeah. I agree.
There's a lot of them, especially like the ones where they, right after Pearl Harbor, that don't age very well. And if you're in live in the PC culture we live in today.
I don't mind it. I don't mind the PC culture at all. You know what I mean? Like, I don't. I mean, we can talk about strippers all you want, but like, I feel like a generation of people and how cartoons were and how they shouldn't be aren't is okay.
Interesting.
Food for thought.
Yeah.
True.
Like I said,
I mean, there's a lot of like shows from the '90s that probably wouldn't do well nowadays, like the Jerry Springers and the Ricky Lakes, and you know how they were like all about controversy back in the '90s. So
sure,
they were reality TV before reality TV.
Exactly.
Even though you watch documentaries, especially on the Jerry Springer Show now, you're finding out that like 50% of it was staged.
I mean,
I'm probably 90% was staged.
Yeah, more than likely.
Jerry Springer, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jerry, it's been good. People who worked on that production staff, and they told me at least 50 to 60% of it was staged.
Okay, that's fair.
I know at one point that show had the Illinois Athletic League coming down on them and saying, "Hey, you're gonna have to you keep these fights up. You're gonna be have to get a promoter's license."
All right.
That was my one regret. I would have loved to have been on Springer.
And to be fair, I'm going to go on record that I think Charles Schultz was a great guy. But I feel like it was the sign of the times where the Thanksgiving episode, I was like, why are you portraying Native Americans like this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's my own personal opinion.
No, I think as we get older, we start to see things different. So
Yeah. I
like,
mean, I loved it as a kid. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. I love the
Yeah,
Halloween
like I said,
episode.
I love, like for example, I love the the Charlie Brown Christmas special
Oh yeah, great.
up to the point where I felt towards the end it got a little too religious preachy.
Oh, yeah, okay,
Where
that's fair.
but then again, I'm really not a Christian, so uh, you know,
Are you religious, Adam?
uh, I'm more spiritual than I am religious these days, but
That's fair.
I'm leaning towards more Judaism, anyways.
That's fair.
So. But then again, I also look at it. You know what? If that brings someone comfort who's struggling during the holidays, that Linus read the the King James Bible and explain the whole meaning of Christmas to Charlie Brown. Doesn't bother me all that much.
Yeah, I'm not
Just
mad.
every now and then, it's like,
I'm not mad at it. You know what I mean?
yeah, same here. And
Yeah.
Linus is a pimp.
He's got the blanket to prove
Oh
it.
yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
And then of course, the Great Pumpkin, which is like the greatest Sally moment of all time. I should slug you. I want restitution.
Yeah, I agree. Great Pumpkin's a great cartoon, man. I'm not going to deny that. You know what I mean? And I think it's a sign of the times. You know what I mean? And I don't think it's a Schultz thing. I think it's like just a sign of the times thing, where we should probably not do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is that too PC for you?
No. I mean, I think Schultz. From everything I read about him, was a stand-up human being.
Well, he introduced the first black character in cartoons.
Yep.
What was his name?
I forget the character's name off the top of my head.
Yeah. And I feel like...
And it wasn't, Linus or Marcy and Peppermint Patty. I didn't give two shits.
No. What was his name? I'm trying to think about it. But, like, they wanted him not to put a black character in his cartoons. And he said, no, this is what life is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, he stuck to his gun. I know on the Christmas special, his one rule is that I want real kids.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want actors.
Yeah, no, I got no problem.
The reason why even the Why Charlie Brown Why got made is because there was a nurse in one of the children's hospitals thought that having a character in Peanuts having cancer would be helpful to the kids in that situation.
Right.
And he worked with St. Jude's and all that episode made.
Right. Yeah, I think it is a. So, do you collect peanuts?
On and off. I mean,
okay.
I finally found a copy of the, Charles Strout's, biography that I used to read back in like grade school.
Got it.
I have a couple of my favorite episodes in my YouTube library, and I have my Snoopy ice cream maker from when I was a kid somewhere in the attic.
Franklin?
Yeah, Franklin was the black kid.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, JV.
You're welcome.
Oh, my God. Yeah, it's Franklin.
Yeah.
And that was like monumental at that time. Like, they didn't have like a black kid on a cartoon TV show. What was that? That was like 80s, maybe 70s.
I mean, You didn't
And
really have like,
he fought for Franklin. And then I was like, okay, we're good. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And I'm not talking about, dude, you live in New York. How many different cultures do you see walking on the street?
I
Sorry,
mean,
you can't see.
you know what? If you
But,
walk down like one block, you'll see like 15 different ethnicities,
exactly.
maybe
That is
maybe
what
20,
America is made
like
up of.
300 different languages.
Correct.
You know, like 8 different varieties of food for each culture. Which you know,
I think it's all amazing.
don't take the overhype on the hot dogs because they're not that good.
The which what hot dog?
Street hot dogs kind of suck, but that's my opinion.
Oh no, I would never buy a street hot dog.
And like I said, this show I'm starting to do a little gear towards helping people avoid tourist traps.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of New York, you think we'll have the entire like 50% of the Beyond Wines crew at New York Comic Con this upcoming year?
Oh, they'll all be there. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we have to kidnap like you, Derek, Amazon Stop, even Brad. You know, I'll forgive him for living in Florida.
I would actually love to meet everybody in person.
Yeah, like I said, so are there any conventions you might try to get to in 26?
No travel plans yet, but I would love to travel. I have friends close to me in California, and but I would love to come out to New York. You know,
Yeah, correct.
yeah, Baltimore. Baltimore's big too, right?
Yeah, Baltimore's big. I haven't been in Baltimore since 2000 7 was the one I was set up at.
Would you drive there?
You know, my parents drove me. It was a family vacation.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, just that they spent time doing tourist stuff while my brother helped me
Yeah. Cool.
be a comic dealer that entire weekend.
Yeah. Nice. Nice.
It was one of my first big shows I ever did as a dealer.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I had a great time. It was a really good learning experience on how to be a convention dealer. So I know my travel plans are a little bit in flux for this year.
Sure.
Outside of certain like backyard shows.
Sure.
Including the Big Apple Comic Con, which is in November.
I have no interest going down to San Diego.
Really?
No, I like the smaller shows where it's all about the books. For me, you know what I mean? I would love to dig through boxes and pull a score. You know what I mean? Like San Diego seems a little too Hollywood for me. I don't think I would do it.
Yeah, I mean, except San Diego is just it's if you have like crowd phobia, and if you want to just basically live through those videos that Brian shows about people beating the shit out of one another Pokemon cards every week.
Yeah, no.
That's every other
I
couple
don't care
feet
about
of San
cards
Diego.
at all. Do you like cards?
You know what? Not as much as I used to.
Okay.
Like occasionally I'll see something on eBay from my childhood. And if it's cheap, if it's something that I really like, that I'll pick it up. But
I mean, Pokemon cards are kind of back in play.
They are.
Yeah.
You are totally right, JV.
I've seen a lot of, because I follow a YouTuber that does a lot of like Pokecon or Collecticons and millions of views on it. So cards are definitely back in style.
I can only spend money on so many things.
Exactly.
One, my house. One, my bills. Two, my bills. Three, my collection.
Right.
And like, I don't
You see,
know if I can
that's
do it.
that's the adulting way of doing it.
Yeah,
That's yeah.
I can't get back into cards. Did I collect football cards, baseball cards, and all that stuff when I was young? Yes. You know what I mean? I don't know if I could do that again.
True.
Like I'll occasionally buy a pack or two of like Magic or Pokemon Flip or
I never
Christmas
got
gifts
into
and stuff like
Pokemon.
that.
I never got into Pokemon. I think I'm too old at this point.
There's a lot of like hot chicks between the ages of 18 and 25 that are into it.
Yeah, but
So it's like
as a 38-year-old, you're like, fuck, I don't know if I should.
you don't know. It's like get we
Guys, I'm 50.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna do it.
There's a small show in New Jersey I set up at almost every other month. It's great if you want to dig.
Okay.
I buy and sell DVDs.
So do you buy the cards to resell, or do you buy the cards for yourself?
Most of the cards it's usually either Christmas gifts, birthday gifts.
Okay.
Occasionally a little bit of resale.
Yeah.
So sometimes I just want something different because at the two small shows I do on a monthly basis here in Jersey, and the NYC area, I do mystery boxes. So I just occasionally like to spice those boxes up a little bit
With like a hit.
I make up my own box. It's usually like 5 or 10 comics.
Okay.
A DVD. A T-shirt. Usually it's like 5 Below overstock.
Okay.
And I don't want. I was like, I want a little bit more spice every now and then. Yeah, but it's fair. I don't have the time or the patience to deal with cars 24/7.
Yeah.
The only thing that's got me back a little bit in the collecting aspect is that first generation of top Star Wars cards.
I have no interest in cards at all.
Like I said, for me, it was just that little taste of nostalgia. But I have nieces and nephews and Pokemon. And
I'd rather watch it on
I know OnlyFans models who are and Twitch models who are into Pokemon.
Yeah, but I'd rather
all
watch it on YouTube than actually be there, try to trade. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I just watch it because I follow creators. I don't really like invest in it that much.
Like I said, I think Pokemon and the other hottest stat in the world, Babubu, will eventually go away.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yep. JB, what do I have next on the hit list?
You had the Macho Man
we can
NWO announcement.
Yeah, just basically we don't have to play it, but in another 5 months, it's the 30-year anniversary of the formation of the NWO.
That's crazy.
Were you into wrestling as a kid, Alex?
Oh yeah, WWF. I mean, I was born in the 70s, so when the 80s came out, I was all WWF. And when they broke off, and I watched all the documentaries and all that stuff about wrestling, and I broke off at some point where I was uninterested.
I think we've all gone through that.
Yeah. I mean, we got Andre the Giant, we got fucking Hulk Hogan, we got Lulu, like we got so many different characters, and they're all great. And um, I do respect it a lot, but do I collect it? No.
Yeah, like I said, I once again, occasionally, since I'm in this weird thing in my 50s now, where I'll occasionally rebuy my childhood. Uh, just some of the WWF magazines I had when I was a kid. I've rebought them.
Yeah. Okay.
The only other thing I need to try to find is the program for WrestleMania 10.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
The
I was at
Unemployed?
WrestleMania 10.
What does it go for?
It goes to like stupid money. It goes to like almost 300 fucking bucks.
Oh no!
No, a lot of those old Mania programs when they were just giving them out as freebies.
In what condition are they? I mean, they got to be like
all
folded up
the
in
ones
the
that
back
go for
pocket.
super money are super high condition, and there's even a couple of them that have been graded by CGC.
Hey, by the way, I like your haircut, Adam.
Thank you.
You just got like freshly shaved.
Yeah, I see one for 300.
Yeah.
Okay, that's way better.
It looks to be in great condition too.
Like I said, at that point, I don't think people started like collecting the WrestleMania programs to like about 12 or 13.
Hell no, not in the 80s. There's no way.
That's crazy.
It's just interesting to see what goes for stupid money sometimes.
Yeah.
Was that Hulk Hogan versus Andre? Remind me what WrestleMania 10 was.
WrestleMania 10 was
versus
Ramon and Shawn Michaels for the Intercontinental title in the ladder match.
Ooh, that was that one.
Yeah.
That was also, I think it was Luger versus Yoko.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's where Brett won the title.
Yep.
Bret Hart?
For the second time.
Oh, Brett versus Owen.
Yep.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's crazy.
No, I didn't really watch it. I don't think I watched that. I think I was out of the game at that point.
Yeah, because Hogan Andre was 3.
Oh yeah, okay. Yep.
Yeah. It's very hard to like get into it now. Like I try, obviously, because I'm a fan, but it's very hard to like be off of it and then get back on it now because it's like, all right, what am I actually watching here? You know?
These days, I'm more, a casual fan at this point.
Yeah, it's more like, oh, I'll just see the clip on YouTube and then try to figure it out from there.
Yeah.
I mean, I respect the game, dude. I respect. How can I say this correctly? I respect.
Excuse me, Alex. You know, you're on Awesome Sauce Radio where you don't have to be so guarded with the way you say things.
Well, I feel like with wrestling, I know it's fake, but I also know it's real.
Right, like you have to respect the art of it. Like
Correct.
Right. The only thing that's really scripted is the ending of the match.
I'm thankful there's a lot more companies that will give these kids opportunities, but
I agree.
Like
once
you see one, you kind of know what the other one's doing, and it's like, no, the art form is there, but it's just very hard to be consistent with watching it now.
And you cannot deny all these people are athletes.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they're doing the best that they can do.
Especially these young kids
I respect that.
Yeah, these young kids are fucking crazy. But, the art form is there.
Yeah, no, the art form is there. And I respect wrestling. Do I love wrestling? No. Or championship wrestling? No. But like uh I would like to like promote a movie,
Right.
which would be You Can't Kill David Arquette because he won,
Right.
and then he
That's a
loves
great
the game.
documentary.
You haven't watched it?
I've watched it like 3 times.
Yeah. And it was a Hollywood promotional bullshit thing because he's ready to rumble. You know what I
Right.
mean? And he wanted to go back in the game, and it fucking ruined him. And I feel like that's where when I watched that documentary, I'm like, oh, this shit is real, man. Like you have to be an athlete to
Yeah.
actually win these games. You know what I mean? And I know it's scripted and all that stuff. It's a game. But like if you haven't watched the documentary, please watch it. It's great.
It's,
Yeah.
prob- it's probably in like the top 5 wrestling documentaries I've ever watched.
And he got fucked up.
That he did. That he did, man. I was thinking one day reaching out to his publicist and trying to arrange an interview for the show.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know one of the producers on the documentary.
Oh, nice. That's
Because
awesome.
he also did a documentary on the actress who originated Miss Tessmacher and Superman, Valerie Perrin,
Okay.
which is a very, her journey through Parkinson's, and really sad to watch. But as I was telling my dad when my dad / best friend in the world was apologizing that I had to cancel my trip because of health reasons. Unfortunately, it's a part of being human. It's a part of being life that you get older.
Yeah.
Your body starts to fuck up, and you just occasionally have to take the lumps.
Did your dad pass?
No,
Okay.
like I said, no. From the conversation you and I had off camera about the subject of dads.
Yeah.
Thank you for teaching me that the time that you still have with them is like precious.
Well, I lost both parents, and I'm gonna give one piece of advice is no matter what your relationship is with them, the minute they pass, you are left alone. And I feel like uh we don't take that time to respect that time that we have with them. And we're busy. You know what I mean? And eh, there's nothing like losing both parents or one parent. And we need to reach out more, have that phone call. It's important, no matter what we're busy with. You know what I mean?
That's where I feel blessed through the grace of God that I'm, and I know it's not going to be forever again, but I'm living in their house, and they're gracious enough to let me come back to the house after certain things didn't pan out the way I wanted them to. And it's a blessing to hear my dad come up in the basement from work and hear him talking to himself and the cat, bitching about things in the morning.
Yeah. No.
You know,
It's the simple things. It's the simple things that we need to respect. You know what I mean? Because we're going to miss them later. You know what I mean?
Yes. I know one of the things I'm going to miss is when my mom wants something, she's like, chop, chop. And I'm like,
yeah.
what happened to all this bullshit you taught me about proper manners growing up? You always told me when I wanted something, you'd say, please, thirst. Not just chop, chop shit.
Yeah. I mean, our parents are from a different generation. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know,
Well, I don't want to bring it sad. Both your
I
parents
know,
are
man.
still
It is
alive.
what it is. You know, you
Yeah.
know, and I know that the passing of your dad is still recent too.
Oh no, it's been a rough year, and
Yeah.
it's and I'm mentally trying to accept that. You know what I mean?
You know,
Yeah, we all go through that. Like I
yeah.
lost
I mean,
my grandmother, my mom, like what, 14, 15 years now, and it's like I've accepted it, and like there's certain things,
Right.
um, like I listen to like certain music now, and whenever there's like that one piece, I'm like, you're getting me into what you used to listen to now. So
All
it's
right.
kind of full circle how like she used to listen to just one kind of music where I was different. I was more like the urban guy, but now I'm seeing like the urban artists go back to the salsa era or like what she used to
Mhm.
listen to. So now I'm liking it,
Mhm.
and I'm like, you see. So it's like for me, it's kind of like a sign. But
Mhm.
we obviously,
And so, JV, if you don't mind me asking you,
mhm.
what artists did your grandma listen to?
So for her, it was a lot of like La India, Mark Anthony,
Okay.
El Gran Combo, because I'm Puerto Rican, obviously. So it
Yeah.
was a lot of like the old school, like Latin merengue vibe. And now I listen to certain artists that are urban, but now the music game is so flooded with so many genres that, you know, they're bringing in pieces of salsa, merengue, they're
Yeah.
bringing
Yeah.
in different elements. So it's like now I get to listen to my stuff, but I'm understanding how great the music was back then because
Yeah.
I'm listening to elements of it now, and I'm like, you see? So,
Yep. Yep.
you know,
Yep. 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 Yep.
where when I was a kid, it was more like 50 Cent, G Unit, like
Oh, sure.
hip
Yeah.
hop,
Yeah.
like don't,
Yeah.
So it's
Mhm.
like, it's kind of amazing that I'm like 38 pushing 40, and it's like, okay, now I'm starting to understand like why she liked that kind of music, where I'm understanding it now, so
No, that's amazing, man. I love that story. That's what art,
yeah,
comic books,
yeah,
and music does for us because it connects to us in a certain way,
yeah, of course,
whether it's family or whether it's friends. Like that shit just brings it home. You know what I mean?
actually, you know, that's all I say on this. Time helps a little bit, but my grandma is who I lived with for a long time and took care of her a lot at the end. Uh, you know, I can't watch like certain TV shows because it makes me think of her too much.
right. We all go through that.
I cannot
Yeah.
watch All in the Family anymore because the character Edith reminds
Okay.
me so much of her.
Okay.
To a point where I can take a couple minutes, but once I hear the full Edith voice, Archie,
Yeah,
it just really
hits
my
you.
grandmother want to like yell, get down here! I need a ice cream sundae.
Yeah.
Because towards the end, that was her obsession. Her obsession. 3 o'clock in the morning, over the loudspeaker. I don't can you come down here. I'd run down the stairs.
Yeah, but
God rest her soul. She was an amazing woman, my grandmother.
of
I'm
course.
sorry for your loss, Adam.
And I think you honor her by going to get an ice cream sundae and things like that.
Yeah, that's how I found out the price of McDonald's milkshakes are too damn high.
I mean, everything
Everything is too damn.
everything is too damn high.
Yeah.
True that, but like a medium shake was like $6, and I was like, motherfucker, really?
Yeah, man.
No,
And I think I think it's important that, like, if we remember where we all came from and the memories that the people that we lost, you know what I mean? And I'm stoked your parents are still alive, Adam. And I will be here for you when you lose them because it fucked me up.
You know what?
It's
When I
always
lost
good.
mine.
It's always gonna
I
fuck
think
you
about
up
it every so often
or-
because my parents both turned 70 this year.
Oh man, my parents lived to 65. Yeah, you're doing great.
No, I just think one of them's too much of a hypochondriac to die yet. And the
Yeah,
other one's
okay.
too
That's
stubborn.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah, because every other like illness, he's like, I'm dying, I'm dying. And finally, I
Mm,
die.
Yeah.
And for every time you say that you're dying, God's putting out 5 more years to your life.
Well, I've seen, not to be the Debbie Downer, but like I've seen death
that's
from like
good.
multiple perspectives.
Yeah.
My grandmother, my mom, she passed at 72, and I just had a friend who passed away from cancer at like 30, 36, like last
Yeah.
year. So it's like now I start to see like, don't take that shit for granted. You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
Like
I agree.
I'm about to be 38. I could leave tomorrow. I don't know that,
Yeah,
but
like I
like
said,
I'm trying not to. But you see what I'm saying? Like I think for me now is like make sure you're up there financially where you can go and enjoy trips and do all this shit. Don't worry about everything else going on. Just focus on who you are internally. And yeah, start making those phone calls back to those people that were actually there and being like, my bad, I fucked up. How can we pick this up now? Like
I agree. I think you're spot on, JV. And I do believe that I would rather pay for trips than
right,
healthcare at this point.
oh,
very
exactly.
true.
The navigating the American healthcare system sucks.
I mean,
Yeah, don't get me started on America.
No. Like I said, this isn't the podcast or whatever Brian called his conspiracy theory show.
I don't know, but
What did Brian say?
No. He used to have his conspiracy theory show called the Podcast.
Oh yeah, I never saw that.
Mm, it was fun times.
Anyways, I feel like we should live our lives as we're alive
mhm.
and not spend a lot of money on what will happen to us next.
Yeah. Don't even worry about what
Yeah.
5 months is gonna look like. Just
Yep.
live in the
Yep.
moment, and
I
whatever
agree.
happens, know that it's temporary. You're gonna
Yep.
get out of it, and then you're gonna understand. Okay, don't do that again. Now, move on. And it's like, just live in the moment.
Yeah, I agree, Jay.
You never know. Ever since the last 2 years, I'm not a perfect angel with it. I still think of the future every now and then, but I've become more present.
Yeah.
And so you know what? I now have a form of blood disease that can get really bad at any time. I need to like lighten up.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a friend, and she passed away from an overdose,
Mm.
and she was like late 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, again, my friend was like 30, 36, 37, and I'm like, holy shit.
And I think that's like a very important conversation that many people don't have. We can talk about comic books, we can talk about cards, but let's talk about mental health. And I feel like it gets lost in the mix.
Yeah, it really does.
And for someone who's dealt with mental health his entire life,
Yeah.
I think that it's gotten more acceptable. It's more leaps and bounds than it was like 20, 30 years ago.
Of course.
Of course.
I still think there are people that are uncomfortable with it, but I think that we're in a more accepting, more tolerant age that
I don't feel like they're uncomfortable with it. I just feel like they know how to handle it a lot better.
Correct.
So like you can handle it with alcohol, weed, whatever you need to, but like can you actually sit down in front of a person and go, I'm not okay? That's the difference.
and in my older age, I'm finding myself that being easier to do.
Yeah, of course. Like I talk to somebody like once a month. I talk to somebody the day after my friend passed away because it's like, how am I going to manage? Like, I can't go to the movies now because I try to, but like that was our thing. And like sometimes I will. Like, obviously, I'll go watch Supergirl, I'll go watch things, and I look at him and I'm like, see, I'm doing this for you, but I'm not going to do it as much because like that was our thing and you're not here. So, like, now I have to kind of find my way back into a theater, but like it's very hard because like that was our thing, and like he helped me a lot with my mental health. So when he left, it was like, oh fuck, here we go again, kind of thing. So, but yeah, work on your mental health.
Yeah, you know what? And it's not easy to say.
Hell no.
I'm not okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To your friends. Like you're not gonna say that because we've been trained to like be like, okay,
everything's fine.
Yeah, we have pride in the ego and everything's gonna be okay. But then when it gets out of hand, you're like, oh fuck, what do I do?
Yep. I agree. And I think you bring very big points, JV.
Yeah.
And as I've gotten older, I've gotten a lot more content. I'm not good today. I'm fucked up in the head. I've been told one of my partners in crime called me up the other day when I was like in pain from whatever this rash thing is. I was like, hey, dude, I'm not in a good mental state right now. I explained what was going on. And I was like, there's a 50-50 chance I may have to cancel the trip I just booked. I'll talk to you like Sunday about next week's FOC and more bullshit. Yeah. He's just like, okay, if you need to vent, I'm here. And, I said, hey, thanks for being a part of my life, and I hung up the phone. Called him back like for 5 minutes today.
Yeah, and I think I'm learning that too. I have a friend in Connecticut, and she's always like, want to chat? And I'm like, either I don't respond or I'll be like, not right now. Can I call you on a different day? So like, be upfront. If people call you and you're not in that space, let them know like, yo, I'm not in the space right now. Can I hit you back to just figure out what's going on with me here? But yeah, they'll understand. It's just people are different.
Yeah. And Alex, I don't know if you agree with me. I'm going to borrow Jesse's phrase for a minute. Shout out to Jesse James and his. I like the McRib bullshit, which put a smile on my face the other day.
The red bullshit?
No, Jesse bitching about the McRib sandwich the other night on the industry show.
Okay. Yep, I saw it.
His McDonald's obsession, which.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
that
McRib.
That put a smile on my face.
Okay. I heard it right now.
Yeah.
But comic book hair, like you and I, the beauty of these groups.
Yeah.
It's not just talking about comic books and collectibles. It's building friendships and
I agree
with comic book therapy.
I agree with that. And there's retail therapy that we like get involved in, but like within the chats, I would say that most people I would consider friends at this point, and I've never met them in my life, including you, Adam.
Yeah, like I said, like we've talked. We know what each other look like, but
I like to talk about these deeper subjects than comic books. You know what I mean?
Here, man.
like I know everybody's going through it in a certain way, and we're all friends. Can we just like talk? You know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
feel like that's the importance. Like I don't want to talk about the hot 10. You know what I mean? Like I
Don't
would
you live
rather
out
talk
in
about
Minnesota?
I would rather talk about a serious loss and how you're going through it.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel like we can do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and like I
There's
said,
time for that too. Shit.
about 2 weeks ago, I actually had to take a break from from the shows for a day or two after I found out about AOA's passing.
Oh, I didn't know him, but like I did cross past him a few times. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, like him and I were close for a good year when I was doing my first GoFundMe. Yeah, he helped
Okay.
me promote it, and
Yeah.
he gave me a couple pointers, and I was like, "Hey, man, I see you." I was like, "Hey, I see you, putting links for everyone else's YouTube channels."
Right.
It's like I didn't even think you had a channel. Show it to me. Yeah, he subscribed to it. He said, "Oh, anytime he wanted something promoted, he was like, I got you." And we talked to every now and then, and I think the greatest thing about this community is the friends you make along the way.
Yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree. And
Like
you
I
guys
said,
are
I'm now at
fun.
the point where I'm going to start in the chat apologizing. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. We don't have any female people in the chat. So sorry.
No, we can't all have Laura's. You know what I mean? It's fun.
No, it's all about Sarah. It's all about Sarah.
No,
This is Laura chick.
we're not gonna go
This
there.
is I cheat. I cheat.
We're not gonna go there. I mean,
No,
like,
Laura's an amazing. They're an amazing group over there.
oh, absolutely. Like the comic, like the love that I felt from this community has been great. As I lost two parents, which is monumental because it affects me very great. And I log in every night just to talk shit or just to be a moderator, whatever. I've never kicked anybody out. Adam, you have.
I've only actually, because I know a lot of people are trying to figure out how I got the moderator status, and there's times when I even question it.
Yeah.
I'm like, why did Brian make me a mod? And it's like, I don't want to know. I'm not gonna question things. I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth, and then
No, I feel like I'm the biggest.
I only used my
talker.
powers of the wrench once, and that's because Larry was being Larry at that one point.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I feel like I'm the biggest shit talker, and so if it, and some people like will be like, "Hey, keep it civil," and I'm like, "Yeah."
Sometimes you can't though.
No, sometimes I get pissed off, man.
Yeah, no, it's just like, it's like, you know what?
But Adam hasn't kicked me out yet. He hasn't put me in timeout.
No, actually, there's only one time there's only one other person I came very close to putting a timeout because they were being really annoying, and that was like Monkey Specs.
I don't know who that is.
I
think he's gone. I think you put him in timeout forever, Adam.
No, that was Larry.
Murray?
That was the Nanobi dude. Larry Higgins.
You got a record of it? You kept a record of it?
It might somewhere.
Oh shit.
I don't know. It's Brian's channel. I just like he was just like he's like ban me. It's like no, it's just I go, I'm not. It just became a bullshit. It was a drama segment for one episode, and then we all forgot about it. But now me and Larry have a mutual hatred of someone. The enemy of your enemy is your friend, I guess.
No, I don't mind Larry, man. I mean, was he being a dick that night? Yes.
Yeah.
Like I'm fine with it. Like I support it. Like,
I don't
I mean,
know. Ever since he started hitting on the Wheelers, I was
he
like,
started
okay,
hitting. Like he started talking sexual talk against the
no,
Wheelers.
he's you know those two comic book creators, Michael and
Yeah.
Mindy Wheeler,
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
two pieces of trash.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Like, I don't mind Lariat whatsoever.
Like I said, he's harmless. He's been behind the scenes because I actually wrote a comic book and I've been picking his brain on how to find an artist. I actually wrote a slice of life book, about high school bullying and disability and uh, you know you know if you're a teenage girl and you're being bullied and being called a slut, that you should just own it and be a slut.
No, that's bad.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, that's not something you should say whatsoever.
No,
I didn't mean it the way it came out, but I say,
Okay.
it's basically like the secret origin story of a someone like later in life who became an adult film star, and she's just reminiscing how she became, being bullied and picked on for having big boobs, and getting the ever loving crap kicked out of her in front of a comic book shop, helped save her life.
I don't know anything about that.
yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
Like I said, what do you expect from me? I have a fucked up imagination. And I was trying to honor a friend. Who took her own life at the age of 14 for being bullied. So it's a very. I'll send it to you, Alex. Once you read it, you'll see it's more heartfelt than the credit I'm trying to give it.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, it's it was a very touchy subject when I wrote it.
Okay, I'll read it.
Yeah, man.
But your obsession with the nearing Nirvana girl. Book.
No, I moved on to someone else.
Okay, good.
There's some chick on Whatnot.
I feel like that's like a healthy thing to move on.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm like a kid with OCD in that department. I move on to things quick.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right.
And that's only because that particular member of the crew I've become really good friends with.
Okay.
That's the kind of time to move on.
All right. Don't write a comic book about her.
No, that I will not do.
What?
There may be something in the archives that I wrote that will never see the light of day.
Yeah. Okay. Good. It's not a great idea, man. I'm talking about that as a friend.
Well, like I said, there's a lot of my short stories that will never see the light of day for reasons like that.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Yeah. So, is there anything movie or TV wise you're looking forward to in 26? Of course, we're getting. If I see Walmart Doomsday leak or trailer, I think I'm going to scram at this point.
I think we've gotten 4 of them.
Yeah, but I hear there's a 5th one.
4 or 5 of them. I don't know. I'm looking forward to Supergirl. I still got to see Avatar.
I agree.
I've been watching something off of Peacock that's pretty decent. Forgot what the Copenhagen test.
Oh, I was going to dive into that.
It's pretty decent.
And to be fair, I'm an Asian TV show movie guy. I will go deep into it. And like, we want to talk about IP Man. We want to talk about Bruce Lee. I've watched all of them. We
Yeah,
want to talk about
Copenhagen.
Hero.
Bad.
Is it good?
It's good. I got lost a few times, but it's a decent show.
All right.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I'm watching. Is that?
I will tell you right now, I felt like Stranger Things.
Yeah, I gotta get on that because everybody's talking about it.
Without doing spoilers, what did you think of the way Stranger Things ended?
I fell asleep, man. I didn't even watch it. I can't even tell you what happened because I fell asleep.
Yeah.
It was that bad.
I actually think I was two Mike's Hard Lemonades in by the middle of the ending, and I was like, well, at least it wasn't The Sopranos.
I didn't even see the end, to be honest. Like, if I fall asleep through it 2 times, I'm out.
You're not going back to it.
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
Fuck.
It's not that great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Anyways.
I'm on this documentary kick right now. I just watched a documentary called Mad About You, which is the history of Mad Magazine.
Oh yeah, I like Mad Magazine. Yeah, I've seen that.
I also watched another amazing documentary on the history of Tales from the Crypt and EC Comics, which I thought was really well done.
Nice.
And I fell asleep in the middle of it. So there was a Marilyn Monroe conspiracy theory documentary I was getting into.
I'm hearing we're getting another Creature Commandos for the DC nerds.
I heard that. I gotta go pee.
Like I said, I'm looking forward to season 2.
Yeah. That's all I've heard. There's a lot of good shit coming out. It just, do we have the time to watch it all?
Hells no.
Probably not, but
I'm hearing great things about Fallout, and it's like I haven't even.
Yeah, see, I still haven't finished season 1 or gotten into season 2, so which I'll probably start doing tomorrow. Now that it's like, I'm gonna probably have to write it down because I know I'm gonna forget. But
all right, Alex, working out.
Well, he's in the bathroom right now, so let him.
He's in the back.
Yep.
All right. He needs TP for his butthole.
Basically. But y'all can follow me at IMJV Wheels pretty much everywhere. I'm around when I need to be.
Yep. And I am, of course, the real Blind Adam on Instagram. I'm Blind Adam on mini vids. Blind Adam on eBay. I will start putting up stuff for sale on eBay again in the next week or two. Now that I got someone new to help me out with that. I'm gonna be relaunching the mini vids with fresh stuff sometime in the next month or two.
Nice.
I think after 2 years, I finally got Michaela to sign off on the piece of content finally.
Has she even reached out?
We had a conversation, say maybe 3 weeks ago.
Good. Okay.
And, you know, when we were trying to hook up, if I was going to be out there, and she just wasn't feeling up to it.
Got it.
She's been doing pictures.
I just wanted to make sure she was okay.
Yeah, she's doing all right. She's just dealing with health issues at the moment.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, she also has a young son with special needs, which takes up 90% of her time.
Understood.
So and like I said, much love. I hope she's doing well, and I'm gonna send her a text that unfortunately I'm not going to be in town during the week like I thought I was going to be.
All good.
Yeah, I guess I'm still processing this whole thing with the with the C.L.L. and I feel blessed that ever since I've been diagnosed in 2022 that this is the first time where I've had the slightest hint of a complication.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do more research on that.
Adam.
So I feel blessed and I'm a little bummed at the same time.
Hey, Adam.
Alex.
How bummed is your dick to not go to AVN? To not go to AVN awards.
He's got an award for the smallest dick in the room, man. He's coming up with a raisin, man.
I know it's like your biggest convention of the year.
Yeah, you know what? I'm more like because of the reason I'm going. I had to not go.
Yeah,
I'm not as bummed if it was for anything else.
Right.
And I was diagnosed with the C.L.L. in 22, and for almost 4 years, to not have it be anything more than getting an extra needle every 3 months.
That's
like I said, I just at the other day want to make sure that everything is kosher, so I can have a healthy life, so I can turn dreams into reality and have quality time with my family and my friends.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Perfect.
I was just joking, Adam. I was just like,
oh no, I probably played into it, man. I can't help it if you cover my penis with a raisin. I can't help it.
You love the AVN award.
Girls look at my dick and they quote the old Wendy's commercial. Where's the beef? Where's the beef?
No, I know you love the AVN awards, and would I ever go?
Actually, it's one of my top 4 conventions of the year that I enjoy being at.
Yeah, I know you do, dude.
Shit, I mean, every time the press thing is out, he's like, JV, what the fuck, man? I'm like, all right, I'm on it.
Wait. No. I don't think I've ever said what the fuck.
No, but
but it's that Exotica, New Jersey, the Big Apple Comic Con.
No, okay.
And Fan Expo Philadelphia. They always have a great celebrity guest list there.
Yeah.
Who's the top 80s porn star?
For him, we already know because he mentions her every week.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the greatest up-and-coming legend in the adult entertainment industry. She's got blonde hair, blue eyes, big tits, nice thighs. Type of girl that knocked out most guys. She's a generational talent. This generation's Janet Jameson. The one, the only Blake motherfucking Blossom.
Well, she's 60 now.
What's that?
She's like 6 years old now, man.
No,
bullshit.
I'm just poking the bear. I'm poking the bear.
No, man. And like I said, I may actually, want to check out 2 new shows this year if I can. One is the Exotica in Chicago, and the other
Still
is
not working though.
what's that?
Is she still working?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's like the hottest thing in adult entertainment today, bro. Google Blake Blossom as Spider-Gwen. She's the first live-action Spider-Gwen ever on live action.
No, we're talking about Jenna Jameson.
I mean,
She's retired. She's a piece of shit.
she was around last year for a couple of them, but
I would like to know what Exotica paid her to be at the event.
I think Miami did.
No, it was Chicago.
Was it?
Yep.
Oh. But yeah.
I'm going to go on the record. I don't follow.
Yeah, I mean, back in like 2016 when I first went to my first Exotica, like I was so obsessed with it, but like I've seen it again from 2 different angles. So like now I'm just like, oh, it's almost like a high school reunion for me where you kind of run into everybody like once a year. So
Okay.
there's not one where I'm like, I need to meet you. No, it just happens, Shit.
Okay. All right.
But
I think that I need to meet
So
you.
the AVNs are like high school reunions for you guys.
well, kind of.
Yeah.
You see everybody like once a year, so
Yeah. Okay. That's fair.
Let's see. How did I tell it to Kevin Smith? Because he asked, what is his Exotica like? I'm like, it's just Comic-Con with titties.
basically. But
Yeah, but Alex, where can the audience, the Awesome Sauce family find you online if they want to follow you on social media?
What?
If
I
they
said,
want
do
to
you
follow
want to plug
you
any
on
of your social media or your eBay store, bro?
Oh, just social media. That's fine.
the handle's right there, guys. If you
Yeah. It's super easy.
super freaking
Hey,
easy.
so what do you expect from a blind guy? Miracles?
Sometimes.
I was told that I should be more like Helen Keller. Until I found out that Helen Keller is an urban myth.
Helen Keller is not an urban myth.
She could have been real, but I'm still convinced she was made up by parents and teachers.
No.
Keep handicapped kids in line.
No. Hell no.
Oh man.
There's no way that's true.
I know, but it pisses off my other blind friends.
No.
But there is a great comic book. There is a great indie book. I think it's called Helen Keller, the Disabled Assassin.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
It's a fun read.
That's great.
Yeah, she hid it in closet, bro. They're Nazis. Come on, man. Like, she's blind. You might not know anything about being blind, Adam. That was a joke.
Awesome.
All right.
I have to teach our
Helen Keller's not a joke.
how to do it properly.
That's some like flat earth shit.
Well,
Yeah. Helen Keller was not blind. And the earth is flat. There we go.
Yeah, okay. Well, my brother, I want to thank you for hanging out with us tonight.
What?
Thank you all. It was a great conversation.
And it was, man.
And I would really love to say, if anybody's going through it with mental health, please reach out to any of us or a hotline, because there's no shame.
Like
No, I say
There's no
this
shame.
each and every week. If you're struggling out there,
Yeah.
and no one has said that they love you today, or you feel like things don't matter, or you don't matter,
Yeah, correct.
we love you.
Yes.
There's always somewhere to listen, and you just need to find the people that will listen and not judge. And It's okay not to be okay. I mean, you want to know what FINE stands for? Fucked up, insecure, neurotic, and emotional.
There we go.
Yep, I agree, Adam. And if anybody has loss in their life, which we all have, but like we're all here for you.
Of course.
You know, on that note, I'm going to say everyone have a blessed weekend. Anyone who's going to be in the Virgin Hotel next week, have a profitable, blessed, amazing event.
Everybody be careful with these cell phone outages too, man.
And I love you all. Bon, I'm out.